have this special customer that comes from on the other side of Florida to buy trees. And we have loaded up a lot of trees, 7-gallon and 15-gallon trees in her van. And she does something wonderful with these trees. And so I'd really like you to describe like how you got into this like big mango tree project
Right.
and like how other people have joined your effort.
Right. Well, hi everybody. I'm English Jan. I'm from Sarasota County. We're in Englewood. We're on the border of Sarasota and Charlotte County. And we're a charity, 501c3, called Angel Land Food Forest. We do a bread run on a Monday night, and it's bakery things. We go to a warehouse in Northport, and they donate. We fill the van up with crates and crates of Entenmann cakes, bagels, different types of breads, muffins, takis, all kinds of things like that. And what happens is we deliver them then the next morning to food pantries. And we wanted also to be able to give healthy food out. We do have a fruit and veg produce place that gives us some of their things, and we deliver those too. What's not good goes into our composter and feeds the chickens and all the other wildlife. So we got new in 2017. We started the charity because of the bakery mission, and then we got new directors last year in February, and we had been receiving some donations, but not enough to buy land. And our new directors came up with the idea of buying mango trees and giving them out free to the community, which is what we do. We give away free mango trees. Our first one went in, we belong to the Chamber of Commerce in Englewood, and our first one was a cogshell, went into the Chamber of Commerce, and there was a spread in the front page on our little Englewood Review, and so we got a multitude of calls. So last year, from April 22 till November, we actually planted 57 mango trees, 42 varieties, and we have a list of people who want them now for this coming season. So we love Chris's come to Truly Tropical. It's a great place. And what we do, we go look at the site, and it has to be about 8 feet from the sidewalk or the road. And what we do, we plant them, we mulch them, we fertilize on schedule, and we trim the trees. We only ask what we call our adopted parents to water them and share the fruit. Each tree gets a little sign that says, I'm a community mango tree, and the variety of the fruit. As I say, we've got 57 out and 42 varieties, with at least another 10 different varieties that are going to go out this year. Some are memorial trees, so they have like a little thing here saying who the memorial is for. And we don't put them on a map, so it's only the people in the neighborhoods and the mailmen and the trash men who want to know what these little signs popping up in our area are. And it's in Englewood. We're right on the border of Sarasota and Charlotte, so they're in Charlotte County and Sarasota County. And some of them are going out to some low-income housing areas now. That'll be this year. Some of these 15-gallon ones are going out, and some go out to some churches so that they can help feed as well fresh fruit and veggies, well, fresh fruit at least.
So basically, you've always had an interest in growing things, but you also wanted to help your community.
Definitely.
And so you had this, this is a great idea where if there's a yard that, like has a lot of empty space, you plant the tree, and then the people who pass by can pick some.
Yes.
Nobody is supposed to make a business out of this.
Oh gosh, no.
You just take what you need,
Right.
and then the homeowner gets what they would
Right,
like, and
right.
the tree keeps getting bigger, and
Yes.
and all the whole time your garden club is taking care of it.
Yes.
So it's like it's such a good thing for the community, and
Definitely.
and the homeowner is, it's a nice thing to do also.
Right.
It's nice for them, and they also feel like
They're part of the community,
right.
and that was part of it, because with all the new housing developments that's going on, and they're all kind of
They're gated communities too, yeah.
Our little community of Englewood was starting to lose some personality of the small community. I've lived in Englewood since 1986 in the same house, so I've seen a lot of change. And I wanted to, and so did the other directors, we wanted to make sure that our community stayed friendly, if you like. And on here it does say, please enjoy the fruit, be kind, leave some for others, and pick during daylight hours. Because we know there are some people that will come, and we don't want them stripping trees. That would be such a shame. But as I say, it's not on any map anywhere. Nobody knows but the directors where they actually are.
So your garden club, I mean, there are a bunch of people that are interested in gardening.
Yes.
But you never had enough money to buy land.
Right,
and so,
correct.
That's a lot of times people get together as a club and then buy land.
Right.
But instead, you just are you get to do all of your gardening
Right.
and service to the community without having to buy the land.
Right.
And so it's good for you. I mean, it's a
Right.
great idea for
Right.
anybody who has any part of the country or
Exactly.
in the world. If you have an interest in
Right.
helping the community, and it's
Right.
a great model.
We keep the trees, we're going to keep the trees. We haven't, because we've only put in 7 and 15 gallon trees. So we're going to keep them at about 15 feet. That would be the max, because we don't want homeowners getting upset if the tree gets to be a huge tree. So, part of our savings we're putting aside so that we can get them trimmed as well. We can trim them, but we can get them trimmed. I do want to say as well that these signs are made out of recycled corn cobs and recycled plastic. We buy them from Iowa, and the chap who does it, he works with a lot of like botanical gardens, and they use these things there because they won't dissolve and they won't get rusted and that kind of thing. So.
Your mission is that you feed people.
Yes, it is.
And your interest is not only in helping the community, but also with growing fruit. But because it's such a great story, the newspaper put out an article on this.
Right. Front page.
Front page, yep, front page. And you've got such a great response.
Right.
You've gotten more people volunteering their front yards.
Yes.
And also more volunteers to actually do
Yes,
the work.
and
right?
donors. We got people, we have a lot of winter people who are not going to be here in the summer when the mangoes are out, and so they don't want people walking on the gardens, but what they've done is they've donated money. We're associated with a trust as well called the Flanzer Trust, so they will accept from $5 to $500 a month or once or whatever, and they match the donors' money. So if it was $100, they send us $200. And they're also a 501c3, so the people get a write-off on the taxes for that. They've been so generous to us, They've been very good. People in our community have been very generous, though, Chris.
It's just a great,
we love
great
it.
idea. It's seems to be a plus for everybody.
Right.